Hello, I am Vim Girl and I love talking about tech. This video is for those of you who are new to Vim. If you intend to program in your career, one of the best text editors to use is Vim. It is efficient because you no longer need the mouse to move your cursor. It's ubiquitous because it can be found on virtually all Unix systems. And it's very helpful because it pushes programmers to think twice before coding. I'll be going over some of the commands I use frequently about how to insert, navigate, search, edit, and exit in Vim so that by the end of this video, you'll be ready to edit your code. There are quite a few commands I'll be going over, so if it gets overwhelming, don't worry, I have it all written down for you. Just sit back and enjoy the show. Now let's try to open my file called index.js. Before I can start typing, I have to go into insert mode. I can't just unconsciously knock code out like in Atom or Sublime. There are several ways of going into insert mode. The most common is lowercase I. It allows me to start typing before my cursor. To get out of insert mode, I simply press escape. If I want to type after my cursor, I use A. To type at the beginning of the line, I use capital I. And capital A will let me start typing at the end of the line. Lowercase o will let me type in a new line after my cursor. And capital O in a new line before my cursor. Now that we know how to go into insert mode, let's talk about the different ways we can navigate through this file. GG brings my cursor to the beginning of the file. To get to the end of the file, I'll use capital G. If I want to move my cursor to the end of this line, I'll use the $sign. And to get to the beginning of the same line, I'll use 0. An opening curly bracket will take us to the next space of a paragraph in an upward direction, like so. And a closing curly bracket will do the same, but in a downward direction. Now, if I want to move rightwards within this line, W will take me to the next word. Lowercase w, that is. And capital W will take me to the next word separated by a space. Now, if I want to move leftwards, lowercase b will take my cursor to the last word. And capital B will take my cursor to the last word separated by a space. Okay, now let's try searching through our file. Lowercase f finds the closest character of your choice to the right of the cursor. So say I'm looking for lowercase a, F A, and I found A. Capital F does the same thing except that it looks to the left. So let's look for A again, capital F A, and there it is. To find my name in this file, I can use /vimgirl. And there's a few results that are found. So to move through each of them in the rightwards direction, I can use lowercase n. If I want to move leftwards, I can use capital N. So, like so. You can make the / much more efficient. If your cursor is already on a word, like so, that you want to look for throughout the file, you can use pound, and it found them. Clicking pound again will allow you to navigate leftwards through each matched word, like so. The asterisk sign does the exact same thing, except this time clicking it again will allow you to navigate rightwards. So let's press asterisk, and it's navigating rightwards. Okay, now let's start editing. Lowercase d deletes something. That something can be one of our navigation or search commands. For example, D and closing curly bracket will delete the entire paragraph over here. D closing. Awesome, and it's gone. If you mess up on writing a function and want to delete everything up until and including this ending parentheses, you can use df and closing parentheses, and it's gone. If you wanted to keep that last parentheses, then you can use dt closing parentheses, like so. And that closing parentheses is still there. All right, so DW lets you delete one word. If you want to delete 5 words, or let's do 2 for now, we can do 2DW, and you get the point. To delete this entire line, I can use DD. To paste that line that I just deleted after my cursor, I'll use lowercase p, and there it is. If I wanted to paste it before my cursor, I can use capital P, and there it is. I can also delete within specific characters using DI. If I wanted to delete whatever is in a tag, I can use DIT. So let's try deleting what's in this tag using DIT, and it's gone. Okay. Similarly, DI opening parentheses will delete everything that is in a parentheses. So let's move on over to this parentheses, DI, and there it is. Say I don't want the tag that's over here. What I can do is delete the entire tag by using DAT, and it's all gone. All right, so if you want to type after deleting, a CI is like DI on steroids. It deletes and puts you straight into insert mode. For example, I'm going to delete whatever is inside this single quote. So I'm going to use CI, single quote, and now I've deleted it and I'm automatically on insert mode. Okay. Similarly, CIT will do the same with the closest tag. CIT. I've not only deleted what is inside, I can also type because I'm automatically in insert mode. Okay, I am done with this file. To save and exit, you can use lowercase x. You're going to have to do semicolon and then lowercase x and enter. But I actually need the original code for this, so I'm going to exit without saving using semicolon, lowercase u, and exclamation mark. That ends my intro to Vim. Now you know how to insert, navigate, search, and edit in Vim. I encourage you to get rid of your Sublime or Atom and force yourself to use only Vim if you're really serious about switching to this awesome text editor. Until next time.